Hand to heart, every marketer watching this has burned a significant of budget to find out what doesn't work. Maybe it was a campaign that flopped, maybe a messaging angle that completely missed the audience. And here's what makes it frustrating. Most of that spent wasn't incompetence. It was the cost of the only testing method available. Until now. What if you could pre-run every campaign, test every creative variant, stress test your ideas against hundreds of thousands of simulated customers just before spending a single dollar on media? That's what digital customer twins make possible. And the companies already doing this are iterating up to 50 times faster than their competitors while spending up to 90% less on validation. Let me break down why traditional testing is broken and what replaces it. Problem 1. You're testing with real money. Every variant you run costs actual ad spend. Traditional research projects run between $25,000 and $65,000, and the majority of that budget goes towards ruling out ideas that don't work. You're paying tuition to the market. Problem 2. Testing takes too long. By the time quarterly research delivers insights, the market has moved. That gap between when something changes and when you find out is a silent profit killer that almost never shows up in the dashboard. Problem 3. Live testing carries irreversible risks. One poorly targeted campaign damages brand perception. A mistimed announcement can take a quarter. And unlike manufacturing, where you can scrap a bad prototype quietly, a marketing misfire is public and permanent. The concept started in aerospace. NASA pioneered it in the 1960s, creating exact physical replicas of spacecraft on Earth to simulate missions and troubleshoot problems happening 240,000 miles away. Same principle applied to marketing. A digital customer twin is a data-driven virtual representation of an individual buyer or a segment, not a static persona built from demographic assumptions. A dynamic, continuously updated model that mirrors real customer behaviors, preferences, and decision patterns in real time. These twins integrate behavioral data, psychographic data, contextual data, and transactional data simultaneously. The result isn't a frozen snapshot. It's a living model that evolves as your customer do. When you run campaigns against these models instead of real audiences, you get predicted outcomes without real consequences. You can test hundreds of subject lines variations, dozens of segmentation strategies, multiple channel scenarios simultaneously. You can ask questions that would be financially responsible on a live audience. What if we triple our TikTok account? What if we completely reposition our value proposition? What if we target CFOs instead of CMOs? The sandbox runs those scenarios and returns predicted outcomes with confidence intervals before you commit a dollar. That's the foundation. In part 2, we go deeper. How to build the twin architecture correctly and what most organizations are getting it wrong in a way that silently destroys the accuracy. Don't skip that part. The tooling mistake I will describe is widespread, and it sounds completely reasonable right up to until you see the data is produced. Thanks so much. As usual, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and see you soon.